Hello, friends. I'm here to stream some more Genshin Impact. I am definitely ready to get some more Chasm fun in. Something's finally occurred to me that I should start catching up a wee bit here when it comes to all the new content, because I want to be able to participate in the event coming up here. I need to figure out exactly what I'm missing when it comes to this Archon quest and kind of get on it. Stop getting distracted with all the side stuff. Not that I'll ignore everything side stuff, but I need to start actually pursuing the Archon quest. At least I feel like I need to. Because, recently I realized that I've got the Chasm exploration, I've got the Archon quest here, where I think I'm gonna find Dainsleif, and then I need to do the story quest for Kamisato Ayato, because apparently it's recommended that I at least manage to get all the proper story quests related to the characters for the upcoming event. And then once I do that, I feel like I'm ready enough for the actual event that's in just a couple days here. The event will last long enough to where I'm not too worried, but I don't want to be slow, I guess. I'm fine taking it at my own pace, but I feel like I should still kind of get to it. I don't want to actually do the event right as it ends. So to that point, today's goal is basically the Archon quest in here, with some side exploration. So I guess I need to figure out the actual, like, important part I need to do here. So I feel like it's gonna be this one I need to do next, finding the second occupied camp. I think that's what I last left off with.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
And for my team, I changed it up a little bit yet again. I kept Toma on, but I swapped out the rest to support Yoimiya. Recently I've been building Yoimiya, and I want to have the opportunity to use Yoimiya a bit. And I also brought on Sayu, because it's been a while since I've really gotten to use Sayu. I feel like this would be an alright team. Though for what it's worth, Yoimiya is not the best built. I'm hoping it'll suffice. Something that I saw pointed out that I feel like is interesting is apparently these miners here at this camp have a bird in a cage. Which I assume is supposed to be like the canary in the mine shaft kind of deal. Which is kind of sad to think about it. But, well, attention to detail. There it is. Wait, this one's kind of outside the cage. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be outside the cage. So what would be really nice is if I could upgrade my little gadget, the adjuvant I think it was called. But I don't think I have the proper item for that quite yet. And double check. So yeah, getting to level 2 requires this particular item, Lumenstone ore. So I need to find that too. Alright, so for the point of the actual quest I need to do, guess my closest teleport's this one. I feel like I would have already done that. Did that mean they've reset, maybe? Oh, jeez. Well, I didn't mean to glide off, but here I am. Big reason why I want to upgrade my Lumenstone adjuvant gadget things, because I'd like to be able to do more of the puzzles around here. Like all this wackiness. All the funny glowing things and such. So the reason why I'm over here right now is I want to grab this little thing on the map. Boy, I'm gonna have to do a better job of actually remembering what these things are called. Where are they? Lumenspar. That's the one. I'm gonna grab the Lumenspar. This kind of counts as what I was talking about with getting distracted, but I hope it's fine. I've got enough time. No, jeez. No, I don't want to fight you. Go away. I mean, if I see something like this, I'm not just gonna leave it. Okay. Ah, hello, hello, Milk the Dandren. Welcome in. Actually, something I wanted to mention for you guys. I changed my audio stuff again, so I don't know if it sounds good. I did a couple recordings to test it, but I changed a couple things. Namely, added some different, I guess, gain settings, so hopefully it sounds nice. And the other thing I did was I changed the game's audio with the filters so that it'll auto-duck when I talk. So hopefully at any moments, like when there's combat music or something and I start talking, I might actually be able to... I might be audible. I'm hoping that's the case, but do let me know if it sounds bad, or even if it sounds good, or even if it doesn't sound like it changed at all. Any of that, just let me know. I'm curious. I don't actually know what that is. I have a feeling that's a puzzle thing I haven't figured out yet.
Up and away.
Ah, well, thank you. I'm gonna ignore you and all that scary goop, and I'm gonna go to the quest. Why'd they have to reappear? Well, whatever.
Another test subject.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fire hazard.
Maybe Mia should make quick work of especially the treasure hoarders, even if she's not, like, fully built. Oh, so now we're gonna talk about the cannons. Mountinator? I guess I do remember it being called that. The locking mechanism hasn't rusted away yet. In fact, it looks like it's been lubricated. Looks like someone maintained it even after the mine was sealed. The breach also looks whole. It's just that the safety is currently locked down. What is he talking about? The tunnels ahead were sealed using large rocks when the miners were dispersed. Looks like that's where we're going to need to use this cannon again. But without any shot, cannons, no matter how large, are useless. As such, we need to find ourselves some. Don't say it like I didn't know that, Mr. Know-It-All. There's a storeroom nearby that should contain the cannon shot. With any luck, not all of it was moved away when the miners were dismissed. Let's head that way, then. Let's go. Okay. That's not even that far away. Still gonna try to avoid that thing, because I don't like all that glowy stuff. Is that gate supposed to be locked? Okay, I had a funny feeling it sort of cutscene. This is the place. The gate's locked. Looks like we'll need to use 2 keys at once to open the door. Oh, come on. Why are you Lie people so conscientious about the silliest things? Oh, cut the useless chatter. See that notice pasted next to the gate? If nothing else, that tells us that our cannonballs can be found within. Well, that's one thing, but how do we know if the fuses have been well preserved or not? I wouldn't get our hopes up just yet. Oh, great. We have an optimist over here. Cut it with the quitter talk, would you? Seriously, what am I doing listening to a treasure hoarder doubt us left and right? I have a feeling this is one of the cases where both of them apply. But Tofo does have a point here, actually. Either way, we need to get this gate open first. Exactly! Don't you two fight, alright? Alright. Let's continue. Maybe Jeanwood knows how to open this gate. We'll be pretty busy after it opens, too. We'll have to activate a signaling device to get the breach open. Jeanwood said that there should be an observation point for the demolitions team that overlooks the cannon, and that we'll be able to adjust the signal from there, which will let us unlock the cannon from a safe distance. Okay, this is starting to sound complicated. Guess we've done our jobs. Let's... Man, why do they make those so quick? Is this the point where I'm supposed to head back? Well, before I do, I should probably grab the teleport waypoint. Make it easy to get back. So how's everybody doing today? At least around here it's been a mixture of rain and nice sun and shiny stuff. I have to bring up that part because I went for a walk today because it looked so nice out. And in the middle of it I got rained on. So that was nice and fun. But I did get my exercise, so that's the part that mattered. I think I'll avoid that for right now. I knew I saw that on the mini-map. It's on top of the crane. Yeah, I'll head back to the main camp. This is all thanks to you. Please, take this. Thanks. Ah, come on. There's no need to be so polite. I mean, Godive? I hope that's how that's pronounced. The one forking out the Mora? Oh, wait. Shh. Best we be quiet, lest that stingy scholar from Sumeru hears us. Shall we go and look for Jinro? We can probably probe her experienced minds concerning some of the questions we had on the way. You know something? Jinro doesn't like talking about this, but just like how you're famous for your exploits on Dragonspine, she was also quite the famous figure down at the mines. I heard that she helped to guide the Millid search parties, and that they saved a lot of people together. Still, those things are in the past now. I shan't mention them too much, lest she gets mad again. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. I'm, now kind of worried. Why is this adventure lady coughing so much? Considering we're in a mine, that doesn't sound like a good thing at all here. I now have Lumenstone ore, apparently, from the quest, so I guess it means I can go for an upgrade. Oh. Upgrading it is probably part of the quest, isn't it? Ah, you're back. Klatofa, what are you doing here? Well... You know this guy, Jinro? Yes, he used to sell fake medicines above ground. He'd go around advertising this real man's meds nonsense, only for the workers to buy it and find it was just Valberry jam. Well, not that it was harmful, and it was cheap and pretty tasty. It was chilled in ice, too, so it was, all things considered, a way better deal than drinks purchased from a long way off in the city. So you've fallen in with the treasure hoarders in the meantime, have you? You could say that, kind of. How did you know that he... You've got a lot to learn, kiddo. I didn't spend 20-odd years of my life down in these mines for nothing, you know. You can wash the soot off your face, but you can't change the color your hands are dyed. Alright then, tell me, what can you do? We don't feed idlers around here. The second one, he mucked up every chump the hoarders gave him. Okay, maybe I'll pick the nicer one. He claims that he can make explosives. Well, no, guess that alchemy you learned has finally been put to some use, huh? Well, we do need a demolitions team at the moment. Wait, didn't we get in touch with the demolitions expert from Mondstadt? Why do we need to count on him? Oh, you mean her? So Muning received an apology letter just this morning, saying that the kid had blown the stove right off this restaurant called Good Hunter and got grounded as a result. They can't be talking about Klee, can they? Wow. Demolitions expert, and they contact a little girl. Okay. Even her guardian, I guess? This guy called the cavalry captain, I think. Oh no, that's Kaya. Either way, he got grounded too, and he was supposed to come with her. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of code for people in Mondstadt? Either way, she's not coming. Who might that be? Both of these apply again. Should we call this fortune or misfortune? Kotofa here might actually be the safer choice. Huh, so even you think so, huh? Well, I guess it's your lucky day, Kotofa. Come on, Zicheng. Kotofa here is from Mondstadt, so he's not too far off the mark from what we were looking for. He'll serve. Thank you, Jinwo. Thank you so much. So, I guess I count as a member of the team now. Once you've proved your worth. Well, I've got no faith in this fellow. The demolitions team is a key appointment. Lives will be at stake, and we're giving this to a treasure hoarder. I'll quit your yammering, you. I've known this kid way longer than you have. He's not a bad person. Never had the courage to, anyway. Just give him some time. So, other than meeting some new friends, were you here for anything else? Well, the path to the lower levels has been sealed off by stone, so we're going to use the Mountainator to clear that path. The Mountainator, huh? Yeah? What are you laughing about? The Mountainator, they called it. Stop kidding. Hey, come on. Sorry. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but in the engineering department, we all called this the Safe Blasting Mechanism 2156. But I suppose Mountainator works too. It's a cute nickname, no doubt. If you want to use that cannon, it's a shame I wasn't part of the demolition crew, and I need to take care of the camp over here. Still, I think that you should be able to find a manual nearby. Ah, right. I also believe that the keys to the facility should also have been hidden separately in 2 different water filtration devices. Let me mark them out on the map for you. Wait, what? Isn't that the same as hiding your house keys under the doormat? What kind of security measure is that? Well, you say that, but the chasm was never a place that ordinary people could access, even if people with other intentions entered. It's not entirely unlikely that they would immediately think to find the 2 keys in such obvious places. Am I right, my treasure hoarder friend? Well, Urge wasn't able to find the storehouse keys, that's for sure. What? That idiot doesn't count. But anyway, I need to continue working on these maps, so I leave Kotofa to you guys. You're not worried about him? I'll keep a close watch on him. Who knows if he's got some poisonous plan against us. Even if Jean would trust him, I won't let my guard down. I can't be at ease until he's in the hands of the Millith. Keep an eye on this guy. Don't even give him a chance to try anything. Alright. Now that you know where the storehouse keys are, don't disturb me any further, alright? By the way, Traveler, you must have seen some raw lumenstone ore on the way here, right? If you need to, come look for me and I'll help you polish them up. They're actually pretty good as adjuvants down in this place. They seem to have the power to restrain the encroachment of that black mud-like substance, almost as if they were born to be enemies. The principle of how that works escapes me, though. What can I say? I'm just not all that learned outside my profession. But once you see that thing, I think you'll understand. Okay, there's a lot of references to that thing. I want to know what that even is. Right. I do actually wish to upgrade this thing, though. So, should make it so I get Blooming Light. Destroys level 1 oozing concentrations. Okie dokie. Sure. Works for me. That said, I don't know how to tell what a level 1 oozing secretion or whatever is. I guess I can test it out on one of the ones I found earlier. Because there's a treasure chest over there I was never able to unlock. I think... Well, actually, I guess down there's one too. These things are everywhere.
Up and away.
So for this puzzle, I figure underneath that big glowing purple scary orb has to be another light switch deal. Not where I thought it'd be. Okay. Alright, well that solves those types of puzzles now.
Let me open it.
Just since I know it's right here, I'm also gonna figure this one... I was not expecting that to be the right place to go. Alright, let me actually put on the quest so I can see the way to go. Okay, so that's the deal. I needed the gadget to even do the next part of the quest. I see. So I'm looking for the key. This is the water filter. It's in this pot. Seriously, who would hide a key here? That's great. And then the other one is basically still in running distance. Okay.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna leave you behind. Okay, I need to be way down here. Got it. Actually, wait a minute. What even is this? Oh, maybe it's related to this thing. Seriously, what is that again? I don't remember. More importantly, though. Oh. Oh. Well, got a couple interesting looking things down there.
Another test.
Figures you saw me. Fine, you can come in here and drown.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Next up. Should.
Don't get too close!
That'll work.
Fuse is lit!
So, at least for Yoimiya's sake, she used to not be considered very good. For a couple of reasons, but one of the big ones was that her arrows didn't really home in on enemies too great. From my understanding, that actually seems to be fixed a little bit.
Ooh, let me open it.
So, I was able to see a good comparison on YouTube of how it was changed, and it sure looks a whole lot better. That was another reason why I finished up leveling up Yoimiya here. Well, I don't see the sparkle on either of those, but I figured it was worth breaking everything here. I was assuming that... Whoa. Wasn't expecting that to be under a pot, but alright. Why does that say move up? That led to the surface, apparently?
Ooh, let me open it.
Okay, that's pretty weird, but alright. Well, I guess that means there's another way down to the bottom of the chasm. Uh-huh. And it happens to be right below waypoint, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I'll remember that, but cool. And back down I go, because that clearly wasn't the way to go. So where would the key be? Oh. Wait.
That didn't count.
I guess I was supposed to understand from the footprints. Yeah, that's a weird place to hide the key, alright. Even needing like an explosive barrel. What's the one? I want to look at the key to see if they have any interesting description. And key to a certain storehouse that was hidden in a very obvious place. It was never found by the treasure hoarders. Guess they're not as good at their job as they think, huh? Key to a certain storehouse that was hidden in an incredibly obvious place. That's the same. They should probably go back to hoarder school. Wow, okay. I can't help but notice that there's like this greenery back there on the map. I'm kind of curious what that looks like. Although, there's also that funky looking purple thing up here. I know I dropped down for the quest, but... considering there's a marker, maybe that's for a quest and I should come back. I just wanted to look around. Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Time for a light show.
Yeah. Yoimiya just works. The aiming is a little better. It's not perfect, but she can actually hit things that are moving a little bit. That's a big upgrade. Star Shroom. Well, that's new. It's something you can just eat straight out. Well, that's not bizarre at all. Actually, I just remembered I should probably keep that on silent. There we go. Wait, no, not quite. There we go. That works better. Whoa, okay.
Got you covered. Check this out.
Ninjutsu. Gotta dash. Witness the power of Gugwa.
If I use every member of the team, it should be fine. Wait. I need to remember I should use that after the skill. Oh. Okay, maybe Yoimiya does have quite a lot of damage when she gets going. That thing died pretty fast.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Frog? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense considering the water. Strange withered tree looks just like the ancient white tree from Dragonspine. I was noticing similarities to Dragonspine here, from the funky looking flowers. But why would you draw attention to the tree part? There's apparently some connection here between Dragonspine and the Chasm. I'm sure I'll find that soon enough. Did I just forget how far away? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and teleport back. I've got the keys I need at least, so she'll be fine. Ah, hello, Chowder, and welcome in. Oh, okay. Jeez, okay. Why did they have to make that stuff so scary?
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Fire it up.
Time for a light show.
I probably should have thought about how I'd actually break a Geoshield. None of these characters are... Actually, no. I'm wrong. Sayu's actually perfect for this. Wait a minute. I forgot Sayu has a Claymore user. That works perfectly.
No, my sword. Fire hazard.
Everything dead? Everything dead. Okay, good.
What do we have here?
A little late. Well, frankly, you're not that late. You're all good. You get to join in the fun. And also, yeah, I've kind of noticed that I haven't been using Sayu too much anymore. So I've been feeling the need to fix that. And I recently have Yoimiya leveled up enough to be usable, so I wanted to get her going too. That looks like something else. Okay. Back to the main stuff. So why do I need to bring the cannonball all the way here instead of bringing it to, like, the cannon? We found the cannonballs! They're in perfect shape! How do the fuses look? Not great. They can't be used anymore. How did that happen? The fuses in here have all been designed such as they're activated by a catalytic reaction with Geo, but the anomalies down here in the mines must have affected them. The geocatalytic elements within the fuses have all turned into this strange inert blue crystal, so they're all useless. Well, that's not good. We weren't prepared for such strange going on. Well, there were definitely some words in there that Paimon didn't get at all. So what happens to the cannonballs without the fuses? That's not a very bright question. Huh? What was that again? Paimon couldn't hear you. Nothing. Nothing. I'm just saying that without their fuses, none of these cannonballs would explode even if you kicked them around like a ball. Because, well, the fuse is what makes the explosive material explode, you know? The fuse reacts with Geo, and then with the contents of the cannonball, and then boom! Right? Yes, boom. But without their fuses, these cannonballs won't explode at all. No, this is gonna be tough. Aren't Geo reactions themselves inert? Aye, that's basic alchemical knowledge, that is. However, the potential energy within elements can be quite hard to estimate. For example, if you were to pressurize geo-elemental particles such that they would be densely packed inside a small vessel, an elemental reaction would generate significant explosive force all the same. Huh, that reminds Paimon of the curious abilities used by the people with geovisions. Huh, then where do they hide all the geo-elements they use? The principles work differently for elemental users. That's a completely separate matter to how the miners of Lie make ad hoc fuses. You know, how does a treasure hoarder from Mondstadt like you know all this stuff better than people from Lie? Wanna guess? Nah, can we hit this guy already? Come now, Paimon, sit. I won't pick that one. So, is there any way to switch the fuses? Well, if you trust me, I could make a simple fuse here at the crafting bench. You know what? It's not that we don't trust you, but you are a treasure hoarder, and you're not a miner either. Who's to say you won't blow us all sky high? And even if Paimon does trust you, it's not like the Traveler would. Well, unlike what Paimon thinks. Well, the job's all yours. Huh? Didn't Chong say... Alright, stop explaining already. What's Paimon gonna do about you? I doubt he'd risk blowing himself sky high as well. We'll keep an eye on him, Paimon. Relax. If you ask Paimon, this is how all the bad guys in stories would want it to go. But since you say so, Paimon will listen to what he has to say. Alright, Kotofo, go ahead. It's not that hard, actually. It's just that there is some minute risk involved, in case you're worried. We just need to get one vial of unmoving essential oil with double the usual density. Isn't that some kind of potion? Exactly. As I said earlier, a double density potion can also serve to catalyze an elemental explosion. I used this principle to collapse some tunnels during my time with the treasure... sorry? Never mind that I said that. It's fine. We don't really care about your hoarder days. If I might ask, how minute is this risk? Well, if an accidental explosion occurs, which it might, considering the unstable nature of concentrated essential oils, the explosion shouldn't be able to drastically alter any geological formations. Oh, that's a pretty small explosion then. That's fine. Paimon's not too worried. That said, any organic matter within the explosion radius might experience disintegration, breakage, leakage, separation, and... Okay, it sounds a lot worse. No need for the jargon, I get it. Paimon didn't get it, but it sure sounds scary. You gotta be kidding me. Kadiva set up a crafting bench back at camp, but we can first attempt to follow the formula to make the essential oils here. If you don't have enough materials on hand, you can find some other way to get the essential oil we need, and we can continue from there. Please keep the formula with you. Just follow it and we'll be fine. In any case, please be careful when walking around with said oil. Shake it too much or drop it accidentally, and there might be an explosive accident. Alright, stop trying to scare us already. Make 3 of them. Got it. Oh, that's not bad at all. But the Traveler's gonna make it. Sure. The icon looks identical to the Geo Potion. It is. Okay. Yeah, it's basically the double concentrated Geo Potion. Alright, I see how it is. And just to be sure, a dangerous substance made using the formula that Katofo provided by compressing 2 unmoving essential oils into one very dense bottle filled with geo-elemental energy. Due to its fame as a highly unstable concoction, only madmen or experienced miners would dare use it, making it an uncommon sight indeed. Handle with utmost care. How did it go? Did you finish making the unmoving essential oil? We got it, and we took good care of it too. We walked like 3 steps. Here it is. Alright, that's it. Don't shake it. Steady now. Alright, looks like this will do. Now we just need to insert the fuse into the cannonball. Busies himself mounting the fuse onto the cannonball. Okay, that should do it. Be careful now. Don't bump that thing around everywhere, or things might get lively in here. I'm back with a new map. Go on, have a look. Thanks for your trouble. Nice. It was nothing. I'm just glad to be able to help. How are things on your end? Did you find the cannonballs? Hey, careful. This one's got a fuse in it already. If you move it around too much, we're all gonna be done for. Hey. Why don't you start putting on airs? If you were the one holding the bomb, you'd sound pretty brave too, I'll bet. Is that a threat? Have you stopped hiding your true treasure hoarder colors already? Well, gonna blow us up now? Come on, I've said this before. Bombs are indiscriminate. You go on like this, and I don't think it'll matter whether I want to blow you up or not. Huh, it's not like I can read your mind or something. Who knows what thoughts you're having in that mind of yours? You treasure hoarders are all the same. Criminal minds with criminal mindsets. And now you've even got the bomb with you. Great, huh? And what of that? If it was in your hands, you'd have blown us up 30 times by now. Thank you, Traveler. At least somebody's sensible here. Actually, I like both of these. Just to clarify, I'm the one holding the bomb. What are you two, children? Cut it out already. Sorry, I just don't trust this treasure hoarder. That works for me. I can barely respect someone who jumps at every shadow she sees either. Hey, are you two even listening? Okay. Alright, go ahead. So I'm not asking you two to trust each other or anything. I know, but he... You don't know what we were doing earlier. That's true. She wasn't around to see us working on that bomb after all. You shut it as well. But if you don't work together, we're gonna get nowhere fast. I have a funny feeling both of these kind of apply. That's all I have to say. Just don't make me regret joining the exploration team. Thanks. Wow, the Traveler actually got mad. Let's just drop that argument already, okay? The two of you have already put up walls before you can even talk. That's no way to properly communicate. Since we're all on the same exploration team, let's just talk nicely, okay? Just this once. Regardless, I'm gonna go operate the Mountainator. Anyone coming with me? I'll go with you. I'll stay in the camp then. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to help, but I think Jean Will needs my help more. I've also got to thank her for taking me in, you know? It's fine. Since the Traveler said so, I'll trust you. Not that I didn't before, but... Alright, let's head out before you start arguing again. Well, I'm glad there's more of the map unlocked at least. That was a horribly childish argument. Goodness gracious. They're supposed to be adults. Although I say that, I guess adults do that too. Alright, maybe that is a little more realistic than I initially thought. So the one part I didn't understand about the cannonball is... why does the fuse go on the cannonball itself? Am I misunderstanding something? Signal manipulation guide. Oh, it must be this thing. Safe blasting device signaling guide. Low lamppost, high frequency flicker. Middle lamppost, low frequency flicker. High lamppost, low frequency flicker. Wait, what does that even mean? Well, since I already know I'm gonna forget, I'm just gonna write that down. Now, I've been hurt by this before. They're probably just gonna tell me anyway, but, you know, just for posterity, I'm gonna write it down. Let's see. So, low... high frequency... middle... low frequency... and the high lamppost is also low frequency. Because I'd rather not forget, just in case they don't tell me. Well, at the least, they all light up for me right here, so that's great. So I know where they are. So I take it that would mean that this one right here is the highest lamp post thing, which is supposed to be the low frequency. I'm just gonna assume that's the low frequency, the first one. Because I noticed the last time I was messing with one of those, they started getting higher frequency the more I tapped on it. And then the middle one is also low frequency, but I already was messing with that one. I'm hoping that means that's low frequency. And I swear I saw that there was another one somewhere this way.
Up and away.
I might not have quite perfectly seen where it was. Oh, it's behind the scary goop. Lovely. Yeah, hi there.
Witness the power of Puhua. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Gotta dash.
Basically already dead. Wow, okay. And since the low one needs the high frequency, that should be 3 taps, hopefully. Never mind. Okay, maybe I was misunderstanding what I was doing, and I just happened to accidentally get it right. Because I thought there were 3 settings on those things. And if it wanted high frequency, then why did that work? Oh well. So I guess I finally get to see the cannon in action. We should be able to load the cannonball now. Be careful, the fuse has already been mounted. Ugh, if we had known that we had to do this, we should have just mounted the fuse here and loaded the cannon all at once. I did ask why we went back to camp to make this instead of bringing it to the cannon. Well, whatever. That's all water under the bridge by now, Paimon. Give me a hand over here, please. You load the cannon safely. That's it? We just used the cannon now? I don't know what angle I need for it, but guess I'll just give it a go. Okay, that reaches too far. I take it needs to be more like this. That looks right. Does that count? Why did it just start with her already with the hands in the air? That looked weird. Look, we've done it! Awesome! Bullseye! Just as planned. Looks like that cuts off a guy does know what he's talking about after all. Guess we blamed him unjustly. You mean you blamed him unjustly? Go apologize once you have the time. Yeah, you were right. I was too hasty. Paimon wonders what's up ahead. Oh, it's scary, but it's also exciting. Shall we continue onward? Yes, let's go. I don't know, there's still something weird about that lady. I don't know why. Why is she following us? I don't think she could possibly have a good enough reason to keep going further down the chasm with us. Well, okay, I say that, but I guess her goal is to map out the whole chasm, so maybe that makes sense, if that's her job. But still, it's pretty dang dangerous just for mapping it out. That looks pretty spooky in there. Very dark and purple, and even purple plants. I don't know, that usually gives off a bad vibe. That's the way I'm gonna go, though. At least I think it is. Yeah, pretty sure. Ugh. This purple stuff is gross looking. I don't know if that comes across properly on stream, but ugh. I don't like it. Also, I ran out of the power I need. Yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I wanted. Jeez.
Oh, that hurt.
Here's backup.
Time for a light show.
Oh, this is a fire one. Great. That means it takes less fire damage.
Go with the ship down.
The heck, where'd you go?
Time to act.
Stop it!
Check this out.
Rain cutter.
Alright, this should get you. It looks better. I got rid of the little purple goop, but there's still this funky looking stuff. Ooh, these plants do not look good. Even complete with like holes in them. This is the kind of stuff you expect to find on an alien planet. I mean, in like science fiction stuff. I guess I'll keep following the Sealy. Such a long tunnel. Did the miners really dig it? Yeah, this tunnel leads to the location of that curious crystal, but soon after the tunnel's been completed, it was evacuated. I don't even know if I should bother trying to read that. It's too fast! I know I've said it before, but I'm sure I'm glad I record this, because I get to go back and actually look at what was said.
Valiant endeavor.
Something ominous. So this is what she was talking about by that crystal. The heck is it? Pretty sure that's not supposed to be here. Lumenstone only started springing up like mushrooms within the chasm after the miners discovered this thing. This is definitely no coincidence. From the way it floats and its damaged state, it really does look like the fragments that Iris said existed on Dragonspine. And yeah, I'm talking about those floating fragments that you found earlier. Who knows, they might also be inexorably attracted to unite with a large fragment somewhere. Perhaps some nameless ancient civilization sleeps under our feet, just like the ancient catacombs on Dragonspine. What do you think? It's possible. We'll only know if we go deeper within. The changes to the geological structure of the chasm have been accelerating. The black substance that you see covering the rocks only started showing up everywhere recently. I can't be sure, but I think that these things are all related to the mud, the flowing light, and this floating crystal fragment. Why did you think that? Well, that's because they all make me feel sort of queasy. It's like getting carsick on a carriage, or like losing your sense of direction on a ship in the storm. Huh? Really? Paimon feels alright. Wait a minute. Well, she has been coughing. Are you unwell? If you don't feel so good, we can return to camp first. Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I've had my fair share of bouts of vertigo or seasickness. I'll be okay. Don't push yourself more than you should, alright? Thanks. Ah, yes, have you noticed? There are 3 strange devices around this crystal thing. We should probably investigate them. What do you think? Oh, okay. I just get that teeny bit more of the map. But truly, though, what the heck is that? At minimum, it's screenshot worthy. Alright. What's a good angle for this? Zoom in a little bit. I feel like it needs to be aimed down just a teeniest bit. And... there we go. I know I'm talking about the gunk and the mud and all that stuff, but why are the rocks covered in this purple too? Ugh, that stuff's creepy. Yeah, I definitely don't like the look of this stuff. Ugh. I don't know if it's the misty fog, just the way the goop looks, the particular colors chosen for this stuff. Something about it feels really off, which I think is intentional. Oh no, usually I like the off-color grass, but this just looks sickly. I like the purple of Inazuman grass, but here, this is the wrong kind of purple. I think this just fills up the... yeah, okay. Oh. When the Lumenstone adjuvant reaches a certain level, you can actively use its power to destroy oozing concentrations in the dark mud nearby. Some level 2 oozing concretions are significantly tougher and will need a stronger Lumenstone adjuvant to destroy. Again, how do I know if... wait a minute. I saw that. That was a lot of coughing from you. I recognize those symbols. Those are the Tricutras again, aren't they? Why are these symbols always involved with this stuff? Okay, now I'm kind of curious. Why did it say not enough energy? Do I need more than 2? Do I need my full 3? I did remember a lamp to fill up. Will 3 work, or do I need to go upgrade it? Okay. There's a flowing light. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Makes me want to look at this thing up close. That sound, too. Pretty ominous. Reason why I wanted to get close was, again, for another screenshot. I like taking screenshots of this kind of stuff, and I've been burned by losing the opportunity to after doing quests. So, sure. That'll work great. Alright, and back to the fun. So, it was definitely implied that there's 3 of those things. Just realized I don't have any more energy for this thing. Ooh, okay. I think I fought one of you already in here. Let's get rid of your buff, hopefully.
No, my sword! Got a dash!
Why can't I swip to... There we go.
Use a slit!
Oh, that's right. When it hits me when I have a shield on, it puts on the shield. Yeah, that's pretty annoying, but... Alright, that'll work.
Witness the power of good one!
I was hoping you had me a better skill ready, but now we're talking. Now it shouldn't take long to die. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I had a feeling. I need to pay more attention to the energy of this gadget thing. Why is she saying that she wishes she could have helped? Adventurers are strong and all, but I don't think they're enough to handle abyssal monsters like that. Also, the reason I'm climbing this is I'm looking for what's on the minimap. It's like one of the lumen spars. I don't see where it is. So maybe this opens something up. And again, I can't use the gadget because I'm out of the energy. I need to pay more attention to that stuff. Fine. I don't want to deal with you though. Okay, that works. Jeez, even against a fire-resistant enemy? Not bad damage for how much I built you, Amiya. Right, back to what I wanted to do. That's not what I thought would happen. I just kind of figured that that would open up like a little crevice or something to jump into. Alright, never mind.
Ooh, let me open it.
Also felt like I was missing something. There was something to interact with in here. Fatui Action Log Part 2. The sonic catcher is constantly blaring. It almost reminds me of Sergeant Anton's old grandmother snoring. We can't use it as is. I'm gonna call it the bush guy, I think. This issue might have been caused by the radiation from the crystal itself, and the influence of that black matter. I do not have the spare parts to repair the babushka, so it has to be disassembled. Sorry, Grandma. Setting up camp here and awaiting resupply. It seems that someone is observing us from a vantage point nearby. Spotted an unnatural flash. A telescope, or perhaps the scope of a rifle. Either way, we have to move. Were the Fatui getting hunted by something? Again with this energy stuff. I just feel like I'm gonna forget if I don't do it now. Alright, that should be fine. There's that if I need it. But where's the third one? This looks like something that was on Dragonspine. It's just instead of warmth, it's the light stuff. Okay. The connections to Dragonspine never stop. Temperature rising. Okay, she's definitely getting sick with something. What the hell?
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Guess that's all it takes. Alright. Ah, I got distracted. I need this thing. And the energy for it. That's all three.
Bow before the abyss.
Oh boy. Huh? Abyss Herald.
Fire it up.
Time to act. Come on out. Let me weave you a the fuse is lit.
Well, I'll be able to handle this guy just fine until he gets to his shield part. I don't know what'll happen after that. Yeah, well, I'll give it a shot.
Don't get too close.
Maybe Sayu can handle it by just running into it constantly. I didn't really consider I'd be running into abyss enemies of any kind.
And away I go.
Yeah, I heard you last time. Yeah, this could take a while. As far as I know, it's really Cryo that really does best against these shields. Oh well. However long it takes, it'll work. Eventually.
Check this out.
That wasn't supposed to happen there. At the very least, I love the music. I really, really wish that the Nina Zubin soundtrack would have come out already. I don't know why that's been taking a while. Usually they're actually very good about the timing for releasing those after announcing them. Just kind of feels like they've come to a halt. Because there's that, where they haven't released the new soundtrack they talked about. But there's also been a quote-unquote maintenance on the Serena Teapot. What? What happened to you? Phew, that's better. Much better. The air suddenly got a whole lot cleaner. That thing flew away and blasted a path open for us? Whoa, you scared us. It's almost like you had a case of terminal acidity. What? Paimon, don't you mean terminal lucidity? Oh yeah, sure. Just focus on Paimon and stuff. By the way, terminal lucidity is not used this way. Shouldn't we be more concerned about Zhicheng? I'm fine now. I was just suffering from maladjustment a moment ago, so I might have looked pretty frightening. But I'm fine now. Please don't worry. It's like how people might feel faint due to the thinned air if they climb a very high mountain for the first time, or find it hard to breathe in deep waters. These are all small problems. Things every good adventure must overcome. No problem at all, really. Small problems, says the person who talks about them so dramatically. You sure you're alright? You shouldn't get too close to the crystal all the same. Also, don't watch from so close when we're fighting. Just look at the state you're in already. I'll be fine, really. Don't you underestimate me. That's what adventurers should be like. They should walk with death and consider deadly peril a friend. We fear neither death nor danger. So, this is nothing I can't handle. What are you even talking about? It's nothing. Please don't worry about me. Every time they have a character constantly coughing like this, something horrible happens to him. Not a few paces away from where you nearly collapsed and you're talking nonsense again. That's right, we're talking about something different altogether. Stop being stubborn and go back to the surface to rest. No, please, listen to me. They're not different, they're the same thing. What just happened was just a small setback. I can overcome it for sure. The environment here is no harsher than that of the Mar Javari. Please don't laugh at me, but I don't think I'm much inferior to Stanley in adventures. And ordinary people like me can do the same as those seasoned adventurers, just with some extra grit. That's what I believe. I will persist no matter what, and I'll do my best not to be a burden to you. Okay, now you're just crazy. Then let Paimon ask you a question. Earlier, when you came into contact with that black, muddy, smelly stuff, did you feel uncomfortable like this too? Kinda. It wasn't that serious. Don't try to downplay it. Give us an honest answer. Well, yes, but just like this time, I just needed to tough it out, you know? It was nothing serious. This person has got to be the king of the land of understatements. How can you be sure that you won't be in mortal danger if exposed to it for too long? You might feel better if you go back to the camp and take a rest. You need to go back and take a rest. I can't. This expedition has just gotten exciting, you know? I don't want to slow us down. Okay, she really is just crazy. It's best that you go and tell everyone else what we found. That's right. Jinwoo, Kadive, and the others still needed to guide them. If you run off by yourself into the depths, who's going to lead the way for them? Please go back and tell them of the dangers that may await them ahead. You can guide them and steer them clear of any hazardous areas. But... No worries, we'll be fine. Let's rendezvous in the front later. Okay, I understand. Do you really? I'll go back to camp and guide them through a safe path, clear the dark mud as we go deeper into the chasm. Sorry, I was being too stubborn. Better keep your promises and hold your horses and stay clear of dangerous places. Alright, I get it. I'll do as you say. That's the spirit. Trevor, let's head off. She's gonna keep going, isn't she? Oh, there's more, okay. About your maps. Huh? My maps? There's honestly not much to be said about them. Before I joined the Adventurers Guild, I was the mine cartographer. Of course, I wasn't just some person sitting behind a desk. In fact, we couldn't be more different. I was once commissioned by them to map out the terrain of Chaoying Village, and after all that work, they canceled the construction project just like that, with only a word. People like them get assistants to do the dirty exploration work, and information gathering for them, and then they start drawing. But those like me, we can't do that. As, well, half a miner myself, I've long gotten used to passing through the dangerous underground passages. It's just the way the job works. Also, after that great change, the lower levels of the chasm have really been truly unstable. Eh? Unstable? Is that very dangerous? Paimon, that's what that means. You bet it is. The terrain here is slowly but constantly changing. A path today might be a rock wall next month. It's almost as if... How should I say this? It's almost as if the chasm itself is changing shape as it likes. Things can't be that spooky, right? Okay, so it's like the chasm is constantly moving and changing. That is interesting. Tell me about your life as an adventurer. What? My life? You don't have to be so polite. I'm just a newbie. I barely started my journey unlike you. You really don't give off that impression. I have completed some commissions from the guild, of course, but I'm not that experienced yet, so I haven't done much solo exploration. I don't think I've left any tales of my deeds behind either. So I've been thinking that the chasm might be just a place for me to make my mark for future generations to remember me by. The chasm might be, to quote the great adventurer Alice, my Rubicon. That sounds familiar, but I don't actually remember what that means. Considering we're talking about Alice here, that must mean it's something from our world, Earth. I don't remember what Rubicon is. Uh-oh. You're a Rubicon, huh? That's pretty impressive. Wait, you don't even know what that is. Regardless, thanks for your encouragement. And there was one other thing. What do you think about Clotofo? Him? I don't trust him. We've had to deal with the treasure hoarders above the mines for who knows how long. They're up to no good. I know it. Don't you trust the word that he says, turning over a new leaf, washing his hands of the situation? While they say such pretty words, they'll be reaching their filthy hands into your back pocket. Even Rex Lapis would have trouble protecting your wallet from them then. I'm not prejudiced or anything. I'm just telling you to be wary. The treasure hoarders are never to be trusted. That does sound like prejudice to me, though. Maybe it is. You've probably seen a great many more things than I have, so I guess you might be more generous to them. But as for me, I always keep an eye at the back of my head, just for them. And I'll keep on doing that until this guy can prove that he's got nothing more to do with those despicable former companions of his. Well... Oh. Am I supposed to use this to upgrade my gadget? I'm sure I don't have enough of the other one, come to think of it. Oh. Well, actually, maybe I do. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab whatever's around here, though. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and head back, see if I can upgrade my gadget. And then I'll come back here and jump down into the further abyss.
Up and away.
I should say I'm calling it Abyss because it's clear that this section's all Abyss related. Abyssal enemies all over the place.
The fuse is lit.
Okay, that's not good. Jeez. I forgot that the Electro Abyss mages can kind of hurt.
Rain outlines your fate.
Well, that gave me a treasure chest, but it wasn't quite the goal. I went up to this thing. Just to make sure I have enough for an upgrade. Judging by the minimap, I take it there's one down there, but I won't be going down there.
Up and away.
There was also one somewhere on the outskirts here. Oh. Well, I see it now. It's on top of that structure. Well, okay. No wonder it wasn't below. It was above. Yeah, The jump pad kind of leads me right up to it. Okay, maybe those are a lot more convenient than I thought they'd be. Whoops, didn't mean to fall off, but I guess it's fine. Anything even up here? Alright, so like I said, head back to see if I can upgrade this gadget. Should be at least level 3, right? I didn't need that for the upgrade? Oh. Okay, well now I have 4 energy. Level 4 also didn't need? Oh. So what level did? Oh, okay. I guess I am now gonna need more of these, lumen spars. Alright, well, can't use the ore thing quite yet, but good to know, good to know.
Up and away.
Enough stalling on that front. Time to find out what the heck is down here. Definitely looks entirely unnatural here. There's a lot of bizarre cube-looking shapes in this... I don't know what to call these shapes. Ooh, okay, that's a decent drop here. Fear of heights, don't fail me now. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's deep. Ha ha! What is that? Okay. Cutscene.
What the? It's a city?
Voiced lines.
A whole city that's floating in the air? Upside down?
This is not what I was expecting.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
That's a filed statue.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
That makes sense.
Gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
Dainsleif. Dainsleif? I was not expecting that.
The feeling is mutual.
I know I was going to come across him eventually.
Didn't expect it to meet you here either.
Didn't think it would happen here. Okay.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
But you're the one who just appeared here. How'd you not know that you were going to the chasm? I have a lot of questions for you.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
Both of these apply again. First, tell me what you're doing here. What was going on with that portal just now?
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you didn't actually catch up with my sister last time.
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network.
Oh. Wow, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone. Back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
I've been wondering about that this whole time.
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
This is another example where they both seem to be what's asked here. Why don't you tell me who you really are? Who is the Twilight Sword?
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Canria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Okay, maybe.
Sounds like your sister was right.
What is the history between you and my sister? What happened between you?
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
The journey's end. I've heard those words before.
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
I'm just taking the moment to look at the Traveler's face right now. Yeah, they don't look too happy with Dainsleif.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
I'll trust you. For now.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
To answer you, no, Dainsleif doesn't seem like he'll be an actual playable character anytime soon. I have a funny feeling Dainsleif is most likely going to be much later in the story. Could be wrong, of course, because Hoyoverse does what they want, but he just seems like something that he will be able to play as only at like the very end of the game. And as far as the Abyss Order and teleport waypoints, that was just a connection Paimon made after hearing Dainsleif's explanation on how the Abyss gets around. Apparently, the Abyss has a whole network of their portals, that it's not strictly a portal from A to B, it's a portal into like a network of portals. And Paimon associated that with the way teleport waypoints work. I was gonna say, is this not...
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
Yeah, you're right. Why would they?
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
What, do you just have the answer?
You mean, you know something about this?
As it happens, I do.
Does this have anything to do with the Upside Down City?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
A curse? Oh, Paimon remembers! Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
So you're saying the Hilichurls that come here are also from...
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
I'm not sure.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold, one that causes them great despair.
So these Hilichurls really are from...
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Hey, the music kicks in. Hey! Oh, no, these are not the same ones. These are different. They look cool, though.
I got you covered!
I know I'm not supposed to use shields, but it's fine.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your...
What are you doing over there, dude? Whatever works.
A festive retreat!
Let me weave you a verse.
Wait, what? Where'd you go? Oh. Seriously? No, whatever works.
Rain outlines your fate.
Also, I think this is a different battle music, actually. Is there a fourth one?
Who are those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Conria.
Well, that's a fancy name. Black Serpent Knights?
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Who the heck is that?
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one.
That one looks different from the others too. Jeez.
Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it?
It?
But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Well, no trouble. No trouble at all. It was relatively simple. But what I was saying was that Dainsleif is not the next banner 5-star, and it's very unlikely that he will be for a long time, I guess is the good summary. That could change, obviously. That he might come sooner than anyone expects, but at least he doesn't seem like he'd be in the immediate future. As far as the teleport waypoints, that was just Paimon making a connection between the way the Abyss moves around and the teleport waypoints that we know. But wow, that was a lot of information there. So that conversation with Dainsleif basically confirmed that all of the hilly churls basically are the people of Conria. I mean, based on the clues, I thought that was the case, but that confirms it pretty much. Wow. Now I get to feel extra bad killing all the hilly churls. But that for some reason coming to this place in the chasm soothes their curse in some way? That's something I want to find out more about. So, even Dainsleif referred to this thing as a city. What city is it?
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further.
The architecture reminds me way too much of what I saw in Enkonomia, come to think of it.
Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Puzzle time, huh? I'll take a look around and see what I can find.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah. You can just straight up undo it?
Conria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Before moving on here, is that insinuating that this architecture, this city, is an element or area of Conria?
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Was this upside down city built by Conria?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still.
Whoa, wait a minute. Even more ancient civilization? Okay, that kind of does confirm it's like Enkonomia then. Uh-oh.
The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Conria? Whoa, Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Conria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
No, nothing seems like it'd be retcon. It just looked like it's just additional information. The reason why I was guessing it was potentially Conria is just by the way he was talking about Conrian technology, abyssal energy and powers and stuff, so I just figured that's what he meant, but now that he's said that it's not Conria specifically, it's something possibly more ancient, I'm definitely getting more of the vibes of what we saw in Enkanomiya. The architecture is nearly exactly like this. And Enkanomiya is significantly older than the modern nations.
Black Serpent Knights. Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Sure. You make it sound easy, though. Who are you shooting at?
This out.
Rain cutter.
Supporting fire.
Fire hazard!
Okay, that had a bigger AoE than I thought it would. Get out of there.
Don't get too close.
Is this yet again another new piece of music? I don't think I've heard this one either.
Gotta dash.
How many battle musics did they add? I'm not complaining. Quite the opposite. It was just, I'm surprised.
Time for a light show.
Oh, he's got a shield. That's why it's not hurting him. Okay.
Body and mind.
Check this out.
It takes care of that guy. And how about you?
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Well, if I needed another clue, there's these scroll things that sure look exactly like what was in the library at Enkanomiya. Okay, I think for my own sake, I'm confirmed. So what's the connection between Enkanomiya and this city, quote unquote?
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
What was that?
Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hilly Charles.
Hold on, I think they...
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Ooh, okay. This is definitely getting interesting.
Here's backup.
Fuse is lit!
Oh, jeez, don't freeze me.
Goldbishop down!
Rain outlines your fate.
Didn't you get knocked down?
Let me weave you a verse.
I guess I shouldn't have bothered using Sincho's burst if I was gonna do that. Oh well. Well, okay, I didn't pick the strongest team, but it's perfectly serviceable.
Don't get too close.
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide.
Uh-huh. Also, I feel like I should be changing my... Okay, that was the quest I should have activated. Yeah, killy churls with that funky black goop looking stuff around them.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh.
The hilly churls are preparing to meet their end.
They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Wow, they've got one scary cry.
More of them are closing in!
Or at least that sounds like they're saying something, not that I know what it is. Is that... Are they saying, like, attack? I'm just trying to put words where there might not be. Let's try to avoid fighting them. Fighting them is meaningless.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the Hilly Churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah.
Ugh.
These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah.
Yeah, I had a sinking feeling it was something like that.
If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these Hilly Churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run.
Okay, that is a lot worse than I thought. That is tragic. Yeesh. So they're not talking to us. They're telling the Hilly Churls behind them to escape.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely getting darker. Wow. There's enough of a realization to say, yeah, the Hilly Churls are basically the people of Khaenri'ah, and then we're moving on to that. They're basically coming here because this is kind of instinctually their last thoughts of home. And then that these also kind of ruined guards of the Khaenri'ah, well, Royal Guard, also have it in them to keep protecting what they know as the people of Khaenri'ah, who are now the Hilly Churls.
Up and away.
Even if they've lost all of
Sure enough,
their...
we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that Halfdan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
That teleport waypoint is upside down. Can I not activate it? Oh. The Sealy was leading me to where I could activate it, I guess. Or maybe it allowed me to activate it. One of those.
What do we have here?
Where am I supposed to go exactly? Oh. In there? Well, I mean, okay. Oh yeah, that whole explanation gives us a whole nother feeling. Also, I can't explain exactly why, except for just the shape and the way it goes, but heck, even this one shaft here reminds of the one that leads beneath the Dainichi Mikoshi to the bosses down there in Enkanomiya. Yeah, this place absolutely gives Enkanomiya vibes. The colors and just the architecture.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine.
Heck, even the bookshelves. Yeah, that is definitely trying to say that this is like Enkanomiya, at least in some way. Also, Paimon asked why he wasn't talking, but the little name that popped up was Grave of the Guarded, if I saw that correctly. Something tells me Mr. Dainsleif knew that. This is yet another one of those examples, too, where the music definitely adds to the feeling. Wow.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go!
Why are you so excited about this? Is Paimon even, like, understanding what's happening here? She shouldn't sound that happy, should she? That sure looks fancy. Although... Haha! Okay, not just fancy, that looks amazing. Holy moly.
Look! Up there! A water pool!
And it's somehow still staying as a water pool, even though it's upside down and the water's flowing upward. What the heck?
Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what are you saying there?
Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely. Consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Ah, now I'm getting it. So it sounds like he's saying that he's now, his body is significantly made up of the curse. So removing the curse at this point would be basically killing him because he's nearly mostly curse.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Perhaps it's the Abyss Order's secret.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
That gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now?
Oh. Halfdan.
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
I guess that's a no.
He ran off. But he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
I mean, absolutely. This could be a useful lead. He doesn't seem to hold any malice towards us.
True. So, we going then?
Phew. Admittedly, before doing that, want to see what happens if I try to climb up towards this water. I don't know how far I'll make it, but I wanted to try. Ow. Really? That's the only point you'll let me go to? Visible ceiling there? Really? Alright. Oh yeah, actually, wait a minute. These statues are also another indication. Statues sure look like the ones that are at Enkanami as well. Sheesh. I'm still gonna try to climb higher. I don't give up that easily. Especially when it comes to, like, breaking outside of the... What's the right terms? Out of bounds? Yeah, breaking out of bounds. I'm a little more persistent when it comes to that stuff. So, where's the most likely? Maybe over there. Because I think this is already higher up than I was before. It's probably going to stop me soon enough, but I'm going to try it. I want to know what happens. Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay, well, that got me higher up, I guess. Probably with specific team members, I might be able to get up there. Yeah, I'll try that on my own time.
Halfdan jumped down over there. Let's follow him.
Okay, went way down there, fine. Seriously, what the heck is going on with that funky purple goo? I don't know if I want to know.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
You got it, Dane. At least I'm remembering to use Sayu to break the shield.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Fire it up!
Time for a light show.
Yeah, it makes short work.
Signs of hilichurl activity here.
Until Paimon said something I didn't even notice. Yeah, I guess so. There's at least another one, but... Oh. Oh, I would need the Sealy there. Okay. Was there the Sealy that I missed, or what? Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a Sealy back here. I'm gonna forget if I don't handle that right away. Oh wait, are you not going where I thought you were going? Okay, maybe you are. The normal Sealies are a little too slow, but then there was those crazy Electro Sealies in Inazuma that are way too fast. Can we have a nice, happy middle ground, please?
What do we have here?
That's what I wanted. Blizzard didn't even move. Huh. Well, I see what looks like abyssal writing, maybe? Well, I'll find out what's going on with the quest first.
That way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see.
We're being led to a hilichurl camp? Okay, wasn't expecting that. So is that gonna kind of be like the stronghold of the Conrian people that remain? I don't like the sound of that.
It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Oh boy. Well, you got it.
Seems like these hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Yeah, no kidding. The story's a whole lot more tragic than we could have thought.
Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
Hi, Mom, what the... Seriously, what... Why would you even bring that up?
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. it allowed here. Could also be another reason.
Well, if there is another reason, I'm gonna hope it's something to the effect of that they're fine with a fire, but it's more that the sunlight kind of light they don't want to see. Is that a flower?
How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurls?
Wait a minute. That flower looks familiar from the Tevat. I forget the exact name, but Tevat like preview storyline kind of thing where. Well, anyway, point is, I feel like I recognize that flower from wherever the traveler and the sibling were standing in a field of flowers. And now the traveler says that they know this flower? Like, I don't recognize it from the game. I know this flower. I've seen this kind of flower before.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Khaenri'ah, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation.
Okay, I need to take a step back there. Paimon knows this flower too, somehow? Okay, that makes Paimon a little suspicious. And then the name of it is Intivat, but the name of this whole region or part of the world is Tevat. That's an interesting name. I wonder how that's connected.
It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Khaenri'ah, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
Oh. That's the flower my sister was wearing in her hair.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Is he gonna get like another flashback?
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing.
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
Revival of the homeland? That would have to be Khaenri'ah.
Succeeding.
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Lumine. You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Relate the scene you just saw to Dainsleif.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say she mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
She said it was her mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, They will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Canria.
What?
After all, there can be no nation without a people.
What do you think? Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
I don't know about that.
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
Why should I believe you?
But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while she is your sister. It is only natural for you to side with her. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say...
Interesting. I choose to believe you. But that doesn't mean I completely trust you. It just means that I don't approve of my sister's methods.
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering and death. Nobody has the right to make that choice on another living being's behalf. Especially not when these hilly trolls have already chosen the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
I can understand that. Then let's stick together for this one.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
Whew. Thanks. Huh? I was just trying to think of whether or not I felt like I could continue or not.
See the upside down
But I really do want to see what happens.
Wait, watch out!
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
I'm assuming.
I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the wisdom of this. Cannot provide a tenth the effects of the water not visible, but 100-fold.
100-fold, jeez.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Man, I love the music though, jeez. This is some awesome battle music, holy moly. Genshin Impact's music never fails to impress.
Rain outlines your fate.
I got you covered.
Yeah, sure, point blank, why not? Oh jeez, don't do that. Again, this is gonna take a while to get rid of the shield, but it's fine.
Check this out.
That's not what I wanted to happen, but fine. Oops. It's so fun to decide to try the gadget on him since it's made of light. Yeah, I guess that was a little bit of a shot in the dark. Nah, pun intended. Oh, well, at least that technically takes away some of the shield. No, well.
Check this out.
Come on, just go away, shield. I know how you work, but I don't quite have a good set of characters to handle it. Either way.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages! Now you finally got him!
Oh, is it dead?
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Alright, let's go!
What's the best way up there? Maybe the teleport waypoint? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess so. Well, yeah, that's Abyss, alright. Though, just because I know it's something that's going to disappear, I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Yeah, actually get rid of that too. There we go. This is the best way to get up there, is there? Oh wait, no, I think this is the way we were going last time. This means I gotta climb this bridge stuff. I have a funny feeling that that Abyss portal thing is what I'm gonna have to do to, quote-unquote, fix the problem here. But I know the next step is to actually get it to that chamber. Oh. Well, that's hardly anything, but alright. Oh, there's just one sitting right here? Okay. Oh, hello there. Full cutscene. Okay.
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
Dainsleif!
Take him out and deactivate the device.
Okay.
Behold, the abyss has come.
Well, at least they always have their tons of lines.
Fire hazard!
The gift of grace.
It's just always amusing to me how often they spam their voice lines.
Gold Bishop down!
Rain Cutter, know my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
That's right, there you go.
Time for a light show!
Yeah, Pyro works well in these guys. Maybe not the Hydra ones, but
Free
it's all good now.
the word.
Oh, should have dodged that.
Don't get too close.
Know my sword!
Got a dash! Fire hazard!
Probably enough now.
And hope
Hopefully.
door is
Okay.
opened on.
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop!
Well, duh. Look.
And Halfdan.
Let me take his place. The cleansing won't have any effect on me.
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the abyss.
What do you mean by powerless?
If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals. They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
So,
You got it.
we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey! Wait for Paimon!
Well. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, duh, it's Pyro. What am I doing?
Check this out.
Witness the power of Guwai. Rain outlines your fate.
Ninjutsu!
I was gonna say that can't be.
Villagers are really suffering. Oh, wait! Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Never mind that. Halfdan and the others are enduring far greater suffering than I.
Yeah. Yep, had a funny feeling that was the case. Well, here goes our best. Although before I move on, I do like how they do that effect there, with moving the camera versus that starry sky looking effect with the, I guess what we're supposed to associate with the abyss. I like that. Ch.
Know my sword!
I see how it is.
I got you covered. Fire it up.
Fire hazard!
Stupid abyss mages. You've always been annoying. Now you're extra annoying. Take that.
Quick! Destroy the devices and put an end to the Hilichurl suffering!
That's what we're doing, Paimon. Is it just all different combos of Abyss Mage types?
Don't get too close.
Here come the fireworks!
Starting to get that impression. still work. Only one more? I really do want to know what happens next. Normally I'd have ended by now, but I feel like I have to keep going until I see the conclusion.
Let me weave you a verse.
Here's Becca! Fire it up!
The fuse is lit!
At least they died quickly enough with the shield's gone.
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Well, I guess I don't have the convenient portal to go back. Oh well. I'll maneuver my way back. The teleport waypoint looks like it's higher up. Doesn't seem like it's really the easiest way to get there. Ouchie. I was saying? Oh well. Now we'll go to the teleport waypoint. What if I could just, like, glide right over to this? And save me a step. Just by the way that this has been going, I still feel like it's not very far from the end of the quest. Unless I'm mistaken. It just feels like it's coming to a natural conclusion here. Feels like we're getting to the wrap-up part. Half-Dan.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
But Half-Dan, he seems to have breathed his last.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go. Huh? Light.
What he originally looked like?
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Half-Dan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
I heard that cough.
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time.
Okay, well now I'm glad Paimon's observant enough for that.
You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation!
Vacation.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway. And I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
I will be on the lookout. We will talk more next time, after you've recovered.
Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh?
I would say so.
As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right?
I'm not getting that impression.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the hill trolls, wasn't it?
How do you explain all of this? What are we supposed to tell them?
We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now, but how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand.
Okay, now you worded it a little mean, but... yeah, how exactly?
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
What do you mean we'll figure it out? Ooh, Chapter 2, Act 4 complete. Ooh. Wow. That was a lot of backstory. And normal story, but mainly backstory. Oh, I definitely like having a quest like that. I do like it, uncovering all the various lores of the game. That's definitely a big priority for me. Past the music, of course. But I think I'm satisfied for the night. I'll leave anything else for another time. It's getting pretty late for me. Thank you for joining me. I hope that was interesting, because at least for me, that was very interesting. Have a great day, night, morning, for anyone viewing. I'll catch you another time.